This week on Headlock'd, pay-per-view predictions are back, and we've got a Survivor Series rundown just for you. Let's lock up. It's that time of the year again as WWE presents their fourth most popular pay-per-view. No, not Money in the Bank, the other one. There you go. So, let's face off and eliminate these matches one by one with our pay-per-view predictions. Oh, evil Miz, we missed you. From the moment Cole laid down that awful foreshadowing, we knew the Miz would soon transition from the man we loved to hate to the man we love to hate on purpose. Since this is happening on what is technically free TV, expect a "do you want to know why I turned heel? Really promo from The Miz that will make him the first guy in WWE history that we love to hate to love to hate to love. Jesus Christ, Miz, just keep it short, okay? Luckily, once Kofi Kingston comes out, we should get a decent match between the two, with Miz coming out on top before going on to feud with Big E Langston over his shiny new toy. A musical chairs event on Raw? Listen, I don't care how good most of them looked in Daisy Dukes. A musical chairs event is essentially a WWE dance contest with less movement. And to be honest, that abomination wasn't even the most confusing part of this, as we have many more questions that we're going to need to pay $65 to get the answers to. For instance, is Caitlyn a heel just because she's not dating somebody interesting or famous enough to make it onto Total Divas? Did we really just forget her entire history with AJ just because she was Tamina Nash out of the title picture? Last we checked, Caitlyn hates AJ. Like Winona Ryder in Heather's "I Just Killed My Best Friend and Your Worst Enemy" hates AJ. And, maybe more importantly, after seeing how truly insufferable some of the Total Divas can be, why would I want to cheer for them? Look, in a perfect world, the women of NXT would show up and obliterate everyone like an all-lady version of Nexus. That said, we live in the real world, and in the real world, the Total Divas are winning. Possibly with JoJo, who will be the sole survivor after pulling some sort of hidden wrestling talent out of nowhere, not only making a great episode of Total Divas, but a wonderful babyface as well. But alas, pigs can't fly, horses can't talk, and JoJo probably can't wrestle. So instead, I'm going with the two Bella twins standing tall at the end of the night. We say oos, y'all say so. You guys are probably the first to be eliminated. Sorry. Considering they already gave away the dream match on Raw, thanks again, WWE, for making me wonder why I'm paying to see a less good version of the match I already saw for free. This feels like a bit of a letdown. But it feels a little weird to complain about having two Survivor Series matches on the card for the first time in what feels like ages, so we're not going to. I mean, I'd love something different for the Divas, but no one to hold them, no one to fold them. Lucky for us, this match is made up of everything that makes the upcoming Tag Team Renaissance so awesome. And Rey Mysterio, whose name in English might as well translate to "coming back from injury." But he's crazy over, so look for the very well-protected returning Mysterio to stand tall alongside one, if not both, of the Rhodes brothers. Big E is winning. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and spend a few seconds to remember the historic title reign of Curtis Axel. And that should be enough time. A fun match, but one I don't have a lot of confidence picking a winner for. Bray's Dueling Banjos band may seem like a step down for Punk and Bryan, but with Del Rio, Cena, Big Show, and Orton all taking up main event single slots on this pay-per-view, helping make a team that will most likely be major players for years to come seems worthy of their time. The WWE is very high on the Wyatts, and with good reason. The fact that their first real feud and major pay-per-view exposure is happening against two of the biggest stars in the company today is no coincidence. They need two guys who are like Teflon in order to take the beating they will receive from two of the biggest guys on the roster. Cena is the underdog with his arm injury. He just won the belt at the last pay-per-view. His new clothing line just dropped at Kmart, and the World Heavyweight title doesn't feel that important yet. All signs point to Cena retaining and not dropping the belt until the rest of the universe cares more about it. Yes, sometimes it's just that easy. Randy Orton versus The Big Show. Two competitors people love in a match nobody really wants to see. I mean, yeah, Orton and Show have definitely brought their A game, but the magic just isn't clicking. The real story behind this match is trying to figure out where they are taking the authority angle. Steph and Hunter are the big bad guys, but they have spent most of last Monday night screwing over the other heels. This is either genius booking by making us think they're going to turn on Orton, or the happy couple refusing to be on the losing end of any situation. You know, they can be hated, but not too hated. I'm sure that would have worked really well for the Vince Austin feud, too. The Authority turning on Orton now would be a big mistake. Much like The Miz, Randy Orton floundered as a face and is only now becoming not just tolerable, but fun to watch. A backstabbing here would mean an instantaneous face turn that nobody wants. Besides, this feud with The Big Show is purely a way to showcase Randy Orton's bad side by allowing him to dismantle the Giant, keep the Authority's trust, and retain the belt a little while longer. So there goes the peek inside our crystal ball. Do you think Del Rio will eke this one out? What was your favorite part of the Curtis Axel title reign? Tell us in the comments section below. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Facebook pages of both us and JuiceMakesSugar.com, the revolutionary force in Smart Mark Entertainment. Next week is 4 Horsemen Week. So go ahead, check out the site to learn to live the stylin', profilin', limousine riding, jet plane flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing lifestyle on a budget. Also next week is Thanksgiving, and because of that we'll be taking a brief 1-week hiatus to spend time with our loved ones. Don't be too sad. In the meantime, you can enjoy your gobbledygooker. We will be back in the following week. And of course, by all means, don't try this at home.
I brought banana cream, Dawn. You want to give it a try? For dessert, I'm getting some of that Dawn Marie pie. Shaniqua, why you sitting with them Bashams at all? You got a plate full of sausage. He's choking on a ball. Let me give you some advice. Cut these losers loose. Let me put some white sprinkles on your chocolate mousse.